Welcome to Story Speak English. Today you'll discover why calm silence destroys chaos, how to control emotional reactions, how to build presence without talking, and how to earn respect by speaking less. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strategy. And emotionally intelligent people use it to control chaos, protect their energy, and earn a level of respect that loud people never receive. Today, I'm going to show you why speaking less gives you more power, more clarity, more stability, and more influence. This is the story of how calm silence defeats emotional noise and how you can use it to transform every conversation, every conflict, and every moment of your life. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Stop speaking first. You speak too fast. You react too fast. You jump into conversations because silence makes you uncomfortable. But here's the truth you've avoided. The first reaction is usually the weakest reaction. And emotionally intelligent people know this. They wait. They breathe. They watch. They let the chaos settle before they choose their move. You have a choice. And that choice begins with one simple discipline. Stop speaking first. Most people think speed equals intelligence. It doesn't. Speed equals panic. Speed equals insecurity. Speed equals fear disguised as confidence. A calm pause, on the other hand, shows control. A calm pause shows maturity. A calm pause shows power. This is the key. Slow mind, strong mind. Say it again. Slow mind, strong mind. Think about the workplace debate you've seen 100 times. Someone jumps in loudly, forcefully, desperately trying to prove they're the smartest person in the room. They talk in circles. They contradict themselves. They lose credibility with every rushed sentence. Meanwhile, the quiet observer, the one who waits, listens, absorbs, becomes the person everyone eventually turns to. Why? Because silence builds authority. Silence builds accuracy. Silence builds trust. You don't need their permission to stay quiet. You don't need their approval to take your time. You don't need to perform for anyone. Your silence is not confusion. Your silence is preparation. When you speak last, you speak with clarity, not panic. And clarity always wins. Always. This is not about fear. It's about discipline. This is not about hiding. It's about choosing your moment. This is not about weakness. It's about strength earned through restraint. You have a choice to react or to control. To talk or to think, to rush or to rise. And when you master this discipline, when you stop speaking first, you gain a power most people will never understand. You've taken your first step into controlled silence. Now, let's build on that power. Chapter 2. Silence exposes truth. Silence is a spotlight. When you stop talking, something powerful happens. Other people begin revealing themselves. Their motives, their intentions, their fears, their lies. All of it surfaces the moment you stop filling the space for them. You have a choice. You can rush to respond, or you can let silence do what words can't. Most people talk to hide. They talk to distract. They talk to avoid being seen. That's why your silence is uncomfortable for them. It forces the truth to appear. Emotionally intelligent people don't interrogate. They observe. They let the other person unravel naturally. Think about expert negotiators. They use long, heavy pauses, not because they're unsure, but because they understand human nature. Silence pressures the other side. Silence shakes their confidence. Silence forces them to reveal details, weaknesses, and hidden agendas. Slow mind, strong mind. Silence isn't empty space. Silence is strategy. You don't need their permission to stay quiet and watch. You don't need to compete with their noise. You don't need to rush to prove anything. Because here is the truth. Sloppy talkers expose themselves. They reveal what they fear. They reveal what they want. They reveal what they're trying to hide. All you have to do is wait. That's the discipline. This is not about manipulation. It's about clarity. It's not about tricking others. It's about finally seeing what's real. When you let silence do the work, you gain the advantage. You gain the information. You gain the truth. And truth is power. Truth gives you better decisions, better boundaries, better relationships. You have a choice. Fill the space or read the space. Talk impulsively or listen with intelligence. Reveal yourself or let others reveal themselves first. You're learning the power behind quiet observation. Now, let's go deeper into internal control. Chapter 3: Emotion Without Noise. Your emotions are real. Your emotions are powerful. But here's the mistake most people make. They express everything they feel the moment they feel it. They explode. They react. They raise their voice, speed up their words, and lose control before they even know what happened. And that's why they lose respect. You have a choice. You can feel your emotions without feeding them. Emotionally intelligent people don't suppress emotions. They manage them. They use silence as a cooling space, a buffer between the feeling and the reaction. They understand a simple truth. When you speak emotionally, you speak inaccurately. And inaccurate words create long-term damage. This is where discipline beats impulse. This is where silence beats chaos. This is where restraint beats regret. Imagine a heated argument with someone you love. They shout. They accuse. They demand a reaction. When you raise your voice, the fire grows. When you defend, the fire grows. But when you stay silent, not passive, not defeated, just calm and centered, you shift the entire dynamic. Your silence becomes a mirror. Their anger looks foolish next to your stillness. Respect returns. Control returns. Clarity returns. You don't need their permission to take a breath. You don't need to match their volume to protect yourself. You don't need to argue to prove your worth. Because this isn't about pride. It's about discipline. It's not about winning the moment. It's about winning the relationship. It's not about noise. It's about control. Feel it, don't feed it. Say it again. Feel it, don't feed it. When you master silence during emotional storms, you become untouchable. People trust you more. People listen to you more. People follow you more. Your calm becomes your authority. You've learned how silence protects your emotions. Now, let's shift to how silence amplifies your impact. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video to support us. Subscribe to our channel, Stories Speak English, for more Learn English through stories. Click the bell icon so you don't miss our next motivational story.